Hi, it's Steph here. I haven't talked to you in a while, but I only come and yak at you if I've got a topic that's just really burning inside my gut. Well, today's is a article that is being posted on the jw.org website, and it's their November 15 issue of the Watchtower. In that article, they are doing in the beginning of it, they're doing what I call their Bible babble, where they're trying to interpret some scripture from centuries ago in the book of Micah. And they're trying to correlate it to current times in trying to put fear into the troops, ramp up their rhetoric, that the end is coming soon. They try to tie all this together with the good old scripture they love about the Gog of Magog, the attacks in Assyria. And let me just read you one piece of this. So they're trying to tie all of these biblical wars together and apply it to modern times. And they say, do these represent separate attacks? Not necessarily. The Bible could be referring to the same attack under different names. So they're not even really sure. It could be, might be, not necessarily. So they're really stretching here for some modern day application. And like I said, they're trying to stir up this sense of imminent doom, to try to keep everybody motivated, charged up, and get everybody ramped up for this. But that wasn't even the craziest part of this article. Again, as they're trying to stretch in really, they've had so many failed end-time prophecies and such that, the troops are kind of starting to disengage a little bit. So now they really ratcheted it up here when they're talking about how this applies to current times. And in one particular paragraph, they're really harping on the fact that the members need to follow instruction no matter what. But listen to this. It says, at that time, the life-saving direction that we receive from Jehovah's organization may not appear practical from a human standpoint. All of us must be ready to obey at any instructions we may receive, whether these appear sound from a strategic or human standpoint or not. Really? They believe that their God created them in His image. Would this God really want you to check your brain at the door, and whether it seems logical or not, you're supposed to follow it? Well, I'm sorry, but in the immortal words of Groucho Marx, that's the craziest thing I ever heard. Really? So basically, they're one step shy of telling their members, drink the Kool-Aid, even though you know it's got poison in it. Well, I have a real problem with this. So to Jehovah's Witnesses, I would ask you, do you really think that your God would want you to check your brain at the door and not use your mind and your gifts to weigh out what is truly logical or not? I think that it's a simple answer. No one in their right mind would expect another person to do that. So think about that just for a minute, and you can see how they're trying to use fear to control your mind. That's all I've got for today, but just something to think about. Thanks.